Good morning. I'm glad I could greet you this morning, January 6, 2021. And again, Happy New Year. I'm so glad that 21 is here, as I'm sure you are. As promised, in my communication yesterday, I wanted to give a video. This is one of several I'm going to be doing over the next 6 months as part of the Monte Minute, but also as part of all the wisdom that you've given me through your support and love here at LA Mission College. We are a family, and we're very strong, and we're going to get through another year of providing excellence and quality to our students. I wanted to let you know in terms of future that I'll be fully engaged with all of you pretty much to make sure that our enrollment is stabilized and grows, and it has a good foundation for not only the spring and summer, but particularly for the fall. If all goes well, and the vaccination program really takes hold, we may have an opportunity to do more in-person classes, which is sorely needed across the country, and particularly here at LA Mission College in Northeast San Fernando and the communities we serve. The other area that I'm really going to pay attention to and be fully engaged is the budget, making sure that we go into fiscal year 21-22 with strong footing, that we are in the black, and that we have what we need to really grow and become even more effective in serving our communities in starting July 1 of 21. The other thing I wanted to mention was during this period of time is a successful transition with our goals, which is our strategic plan, particularly enrollment in the communities we serve, linkages with businesses and community organizations, and strong relations with the high schools we serve and the middle schools we serve, for that matter. So that transition, in addition, will be paramount as the chancellor and the board decides how they want to do the search. Normally, a search for a permanent president does occur with one of the presidents chairing the committee. It follows a human resource policy, and all the constituents of LA Mission College will be represented on a committee to select resumes or applications for interviews, and then come up with the 3 to 5 or so individuals that you would recommend to the chancellor for consideration, and then the chancellor would have the board involved in that consideration. This takes time. It's not a very quick process. It takes a while. So it's up to the board and the chancellor to decide how they want to pursue or proceed rather over the next 6 months. So I'll keep you posted as I learn more about that. I will be involved in those conversations. The other thing I wanted to say is that, moving on, I have worked in education, in particular higher education, for 40 plus years. I must say that my work at Cal State LA in the 70s was phenomenal. I learned so much as the EOP director. And then I did get a fellowship and go to Washington, D.C., and I ended up staying 5 years working for the Department of Education. That was phenomenal. I learned quite a bit about the legislative process and the executive branch and the congressional side of the House. It was exciting, if you will. And then I moved on to 9.5 years at the Educational Testing Service, became the regional director for the Western states, and that was incredibly invaluable because I learned a lot about the private sector and how decisions are made, and particularly the whole testing industry. And there's a backstory to all of that rather interesting that I'll tell you later with regard to the fact that I attended Garfield High School, and I was sent to scope out, in, if you will, investigate the Stand and Deliver movie. And so it was kind of like ironic that that whole movie was about Escalante, the professor, that indeed had Garfield High School students in the top 1% of taking the advanced calculus examination that is given. And then finally, I ended up at National Hispanic University, and that was, again, another incredible experience. I got them accredited by the Western Association of Schools and Colleges. They became the only Hispanic serving institution, a private nonprofit in the West Coast, dedicated particularly for low-income Hispanic Americans and others. But to get them accredited was a great achievement. But I must say that I really found my home at the community colleges as a vice president of student services at Golden West College, and then president of Moreno Valley College in Riverside, and finally president of LA Mission College 10 years ago. And let me tell you something, of all those experiences, I have to tell you in all honesty, LA Mission College has been the most phenomenal experience I had, the most momentous experience I've ever had. So it's with great heartfelt thank yous to you for trusting me and allowing me to help bring us to where we are now, with unity and purpose, with solid family relations, and with the deep, deep commitment to our students and the communities we serve. So, having said all that, I am not retiring. I heard this term the other day. I'm refiring. I'm not to retire, I'm to refire. So even though I've had 40 plus years, there's many more things I want to do. And so I am still going to be the chair of the Hispanic Association Colleges and Universities governing board for another year and a half. I'm still going to be chair of the LACO and a member of the LA County Office of Education Board of Education for another 2 years. So those two things are there. But also I want you to know, and as I said in my communication yesterday, I am not leaving you. I am staying in the area. I am going to be your partner as we all move forward in this coming year. Higher education, and particularly Mission College, is a deep, deep commitment I made many, many years ago when I said, what am I going to do with my life? I said, I'm going to be in education. So God bless you all, and have a great day and week, and you'll hear more from me, I'm sure. Take care.